In Chapter 1, Why You Need Persuasion. We all like to think that we're people with minds of our own. The idea of someone being able to wield power over our ability to analyze and decide for ourselves can be frightening. However, it's a basic fact of life that every decision we make is based on several different types of influences in our lives. We make all of our decisions based on both internal and external pressures for us to do so. We may have made up our minds in one direction, and then something happens and we start thinking in an entirely different way. The reality is that changing our minds is a natural part of the human psyche, and mastering this skill is just part of being human. Unlike any other creation that walks this earth, humans are some of the most social of all living species. Our ability to communicate is key to our survival, and is the main reason why we go to such great lengths to make sure that others understand us. We even work out our communication skills without even thinking about it. Think about the automatic mental game your mind plays as soon as you enter a room. Immediately, the brain scans the room, searching for those people that we view as important to us. We look for our friends, for those who think and act like we do, and those we would hope we can build a connection to. Our minds do this instinctively. There's no planning or plotting involved, but the end result is that we surround ourselves with people we'd like to influence us or those we feel confident we can influence. Our brains divide our social connections into two camps. The first group includes those people who we perceive will be of some benefit to us in the future, and the second are those who we connect with emotionally or have some common bond or goals we share. There are many aspects in our life that require us to be persuasive. Marketing. If you're in any type of business, your ability to attract and keep customers will be directly affected by how persuasive you can be. Any business can get off to a good start with supportive friends and family members, but to give your business any kind of staying power, you'll have to convince complete strangers to trust in you and the products or services you offer. Management. Another crucial aspect of your business is the ability to manage employees and get them to follow your directions. Part of being a good manager is being able to influence another person's behavior. But the skill is not limited to business and can also be used when interacting with family members, in social circles, and a wide range of other areas of one's life. Anytime you need to motivate someone to follow your directions, you'll need persuasive speaking. Teaching. A large part of teaching is influencing your students in some way or another. Whether you're teaching preschool or at the university level, getting students to grasp your lessons and apply them in their lives will require you to have some pretty good persuasive arguments. A good teacher knows how to guide people's behaviors, so you need to know how people respond to others and use that to your advantage. Charities. Charities use persuasive speech in every aspect of their business. Their goals are to motivate people to volunteer, make donations, and to speak out against and for all sorts of causes, often without any form of compensation. The success of a charity will depend largely on how effective they are in connecting with their audience emotionally and moving them to take action. To do this, you need to influence people's opinions. For help. Whether you're in need of someone to bag your groceries at the supermarket or you want that landlord to choose you over 100 other tenants, it's the power of influence that will move them to do so. It's one thing to ask someone to do something for you and another entirely to persuade them to do it. Knowing how to make a request so people are likely to respond can get you the help you need. Opinions. Whether you're an environmentalist, politician, or social activist, by persuasion you get them to become more favorable to your cause. Because persuasion is a natural part of our mental and emotional fabric, it's a key element in giving our life foundation. Everyone uses it, so whether you become an expert at persuasion or not, the reality's simple. If you're not doing the persuading, the odds are quite high that you're being persuaded yourself. What is persuasion? Persuasion is simply using language to motivate people to do things your way. It is an art that has gone back for thousands of years. The first philosopher to analyze what is involved in persuasive thinking was Aristotle. He concluded that there were in fact 3 different aspects that needed to be applied to become persuasive.